Hey there, and welcome back to our journey through Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. This is episode 7, titled Surround Yourself with Positivity. In this episode, we're diving into the transformative power of your environment, specifically the people you surround yourself with. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today, we'll explore why that's true, how to evaluate your relationships, and how to build a network that lifts you higher. So, grab a notebook and let's get started. Your environment shapes your attitude. Let me start with a bold statement. Your environment has a massive influence on your mindset, your energy, and ultimately, your success. Think about it. If you're surrounded by negativity, complaints, and doubt, it's hard to stay positive and motivated. On the flip side, if you're around uplifting, supportive people, their energy rubs off on you. It's like being in a room filled with sunlight versus one shrouded in darkness. Keller emphasizes that attitude isn't created in a vacuum, it's shaped by the people you interact with daily. He shares a powerful story about his friend Smokey, a man who worked in the cemetery and funeral home industry for 45 years. Now, you'd think that would be a gloomy field, but Smokey was anything but negative. Every time Keller spoke with him, he walked away feeling energized and inspired. Smokey's positivity was contagious, and that's exactly what happens when you surround yourself with the right people. But here's the catch. Not everyone in your life is going to lift you up. Some people might drain your energy, discourage your dreams, or keep you stuck in old patterns. That's why it's crucial to evaluate your relationships carefully. Evaluate your friendships. Let's talk about evaluating your friendships. Keller suggests asking yourself some tough questions about the people in your life. Do they support your goals? Are they cheering you on as you pursue your dreams? Or are they skeptical or critical? Are they positive or negative? Do they focus on possibilities or dwell on problems? Do they inspire growth? Do they encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, or do they hold you back? If you find that someone consistently brings negativity into your life, it might be time to distance yourself. That doesn't mean you have to cut them out completely, but you should set boundaries. Spend less time with them and more time with people who uplift and inspire you. Yin. Keller tells a story about a woman named Lisa who realized her closest friend was constantly complaining about work, relationships, and life in general. Every time they hung out, Lisa left feeling drained and discouraged. She decided to limit her interactions with her friend and instead spent more time with colleagues who were optimistic and driven. The shift in her attitude and her results was dramatic. The power of networking. Now, let's talk about networking. Building strong relationships isn't just about avoiding negativity. It's also about surrounding yourself with people who can take you to the next level. Keller calls these nourishing craft. Individuals who challenge you, inspire you, and help you grow. One of the best ways to meet nourishing people is to attend events, join groups, or participate in activities related to your interests. For example, Keller talks about attending seminars and conferences where he met like-minded individuals who shared his passion for personal development. These connections eventually led to opportunities he never could have imagined. Here's another tip. Don't just focus on influential people. Treat everyone with dignity and respect, because you never know who might open doors for you. The person you strike up a conversation with at the gym or grocery store could introduce you to someone who changes your life. How to build positive relationships. So, how do you build meaningful, positive relationships? Here are some actionable steps. Be a good listener. Focus on drawing others out. Ask thoughtful questions and show genuine interest in their lives. People love to talk about themselves, and they'll remember you as someone who truly cares. Add value. Look for ways to help others. Share resources, offer advice, or simply lend an ear when they need it. When you give freely, people are more likely to reciprocate. Stay connected. Follow up after meetings or events. Send a quick note saying how much you enjoyed meeting someone. It goes a long way in building rapport. Be open to feedback. Surround yourself with people who will challenge you to grow. Constructive criticism from the right person can be invaluable. Keller emphasizes that networking isn't just about what you can get, it's also about what you can give. The stronger your relationships, the greater your opportunities for success. Real-life examples of positive influence. To bring this concept to life, let's look at some inspiring examples. First, consider Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she surrounded herself with mentors and collaborators who believed in her vision. Their encouragement helped her overcome self-doubt and build a media empire. Another example comes from Keller himself. He tells the story of Stu Kamen, a man who introduced him to a network of successful entrepreneurs. Through that connection, Keller gained access to resources, ideas, and opportunities that accelerated his growth as a motivational speaker. His success wasn't just due to his own efforts, that was amplified by the people he surrounded himself with. Common mistakes to avoid. While building positive relationships is essential, there are a few pitfalls to watch out for. Staying too comfortable. It's easy to stick with the same group of friends or colleagues, but growth happens when you expand your circle. Push yourself to meet new people. Being selfish. Networking isn't just about taking, it's about giving. If you only focus on what others can do for you, you'll alienate potential allies. Ignoring boundaries. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your time and energy. Protect your mental space by limiting interactions with toxic individuals, expecting immediate results. Building strong relationships takes time. Be patient and invest in nurturing those connections over the long term. End quote. All right, here's your homework for the next week. Audit your relationships. Write down the names of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Make adjustments as needed. Reach out to someone new. Attend an event. Join a group. Or strike up a conversation with someone outside your usual circle. Start building a relationship today. Offer help first. Identify one way you can add value to someone else's life, whether it's sharing knowledge, offering support, or making an introduction. Follow up. Reach out to someone you met recently and let them know you appreciated connecting with them. A simple message can strengthen the bond. These small actions will help you surround yourself with positivity and, trust me, the impact on your life will be profound. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a challenge. Over the next 7 days, commit to evaluating and upgrading your relationships. Spend more time with people who energize and inspire you, and less time with those who drain your spirit. And remember, your environment is like soil for a plant. If the soil is rich and nourishing, you'll thrive. If it's toxic, you'll struggle to grow. Choose wisely who you allow into your inner circle. Next up, Chapter 8, where we'll explore how persistence pays off and why doubling your failure rate can actually accelerate your success. Until then, surround yourself with positivity and watch how far you soar. One last thing before we go. Think about someone in your life who inspires you with their positivity. How do they approach relationships? What can you learn from their example? Until next time, stay inspired and keep shining.